We're here for the chance to represent South Africa with one of the biggest opportunities that any metal band in the country could ask for.
Even just being able to come here and perform in front of all these other amazing bands for a chance to go to Germany, it's already a dream come true.
I love music. I want to represent my country. It's just a dream for me to stay here. Right now, my dreams is come true.
Ladies and gentlemen of the SADC Wacken region, please welcome on stage your champions for tonight.
So the metal battle started in South Africa in 2013, and it was started by Louis Dupisani. The Dup brought it out in 2013, and that year we had a band from Cape Town called Infanteria, and they were the first South African band to represent the country at the Wacken Metal Battle. And what the Metal Battle has started to do is they've started to combine regions. So this year was the first year that we were able to bring bands from 4 other African countries to Johannesburg to compete. And we actually had heats in 3 different African countries this year. So yeah, in the first year that we've sort of expanded. Let's open it up, let's open it up.
It's tragedy, the fucking missions that these guys have to go through to get here. Going from Nairobi to Uganda to Ethiopia. Let's see what time you're playing.
I think what I love about the metal community is definitely the people. You know, whether you are South African, Angolan, Bosnian, Serbian, American, British, Australian, you kind of have this sense of commonality and fellowship with someone. Just if they're wearing a metal shirt, there's a sense of shared identity. Okay, so my name is Sashquit Noti, and I'm a promoter at MNF and the Wacken Metal Battle South Africa. Yeah, basically put on shows.
Okay, so today's going to be a bit of a long day. We've got 9 bands on the stage. It's going to be fucking cracker. We've got some death metal up next.
I love the scene. I love South Africa. I'm hugely passionate about music in South Africa. And as a result, you pick up friendships along the way. And I think it was actually Regan from Facing the Gallows who initially introduced me to Sash.
Please welcome on stage, Dispease, Disfigurement!
We are here to bring some gruesome, disgusting slam to the masses.
I would like to engineer the undisputed heaviest thing that we can conceive through audio technology and musicianship. And maybe one day we could, like a whole lot of, like kind of like Metalocalypse, like a whole lot of people's faces would just explode right off, clean off of their face, well being recorded, live streamed worldwide.
We basically took the generic idea of like being hated upon by the normies. We got a lot of burkies that, you know, khakis, and it's you know, they stern men, you know. We get pushed a lot. And
we are having an amazing time. I think we could all say, like, we all feel so good. Like from the moment we left this morning, I mean, to now, everything's great. The set was great. Yeah.
It's a party all around.
Yeah. We're best friends. We're all happy.
So we've got similar interests with regards to other metal bands that we listen to. We've got Aborted, we've got Cattle Decapitation, Dying Fetus, Bloodbath, Benighted, Cannibal Corpse, Nile.
We're just here today to crush.
participated in a competition and we managed to win that competition. So we wanted to come back, to come down south, get an opportunity to play with other bands and see, how far we can take the African metal scene.
Last year's Tragedy style is metalcore mostly.
The thing that makes the band unique is the fact that all of us listen to different stuff. But in the end, when you're in the practice room and someone comes up with a riff, and we just, as long as it's epic, that's what we do. So as long as it has some kind of epicness and we feel the vibes, and yeah.
There's so many influences, really. We all like Kill Switch Engage.
A Day to Remember, Chromium. Yeah, really pushed our buttons there.
We've been playing for more than 16 years, and we found more and more bands coming up, forming. There are more bands forming over the last couple of years than there have been since we started.
Just now to be able to see other bands, even to travel, to get bands to come to Kenya, like we had Borgasm, we had even bands from the States, Stick to Your Guns, Skinflint and whatnot. It opened our eyes to like how big this world can be, how big of a community this can be. It shows us that it's worth staying in this, it's worth pushing on, because there's something beyond our borders.
I think we need more African representation in the metal community, because they are so underrepresented. I think we mostly know about South African metal and not so much about the rest of Africa.
We are one of the oldest band in Maputo, in Mozambique. First, back in the day, was difficult. We started to make a few concerts in small venues because those venues, some of them denied our sound. We are here to play, of course, so we want to share our experience with other bands and share the stage with all of them.
It's too challenging to be a metal band in Angola. So to come here today was like a nightmare. We are in Africa, we are from Angola, and people don't believe in metal.
We are the first band in Angola to play for some festival like that. We are the first one. We have some bands that play stuff like death metal, doom metal, but we are the first band. I'm stay because I love music. I want to represent my country. I want to represent my style.
Metal for me is truth, I can sing truth in metal.
It's just a dream for me and stand here. Right now, my dreams is come true.
Today we are here to compete against 9 other Southern Africa bands from like 5 different countries to get a chance to go and play at the Wacken Open Air festival in Germany.
For Middle Grounds specifically, I guess, the main influences around the time that we started actually was Knocked Loose, Jesus Peace, bands like End. At the end of the day, that's purely just that we tried to just like write the songs that we were really loving at the moment.
Making it to the finals of this metal battle is such an honor and privilege, and to be among South Africa's and Southern Africa's best bands is crazy to us, and we appreciate it, and we are thankful for all the promoters, and we are thankful for everyone putting all this effort into what they're doing to make this possible, because at the end of the day we just get on stage and we just jump our little hearts out, and that's about it, where all the other things behind the scenes is really what really matters.
back when I was a kid, you know, I can just remember my parents, as I'm sure with anyone else here, where they like don't really understand what it is that we were listening to at the time. We didn't even understand what we were listening to.
South Africa has a shit ton of amazing bands, heavy bands, alternate bands. South Africa is definitely an untapped source of metal.
We were very fortunate to have been chosen as one of the semi-finalists to come play at the finals for Wacken, and we are here to battle it out and enjoy ourselves and every other band as we sit here today. The metal scene in South Africa, it's small, but it's intimate. I think there are many challenges when it comes to being a musician just in general. Nobody takes arts seriously until they don't have them anymore. Being a metal musician, there are challenges because people think you are the devil. That's okay. He was good at music too. Metal is very appealing because of the emotional aspect of it. Nobody's really given me too much grief about it unless they didn't understand it. As a third world country, we are. We don't get the same kind of recognition as they would like in America or Australia or anywhere in Europe, really.
The scene can only grow if international promoters, artists, designers, festival organizers are taking notice of Africa's talent.
Something that the world needs to realize is that Africa is more than Afrobeats. We are more, and Southern Africa is more than Amapiano. That we have so much more to offer. That there are so many static bands that there is a whole budding community, a whole metal community in countries like Botswana and Mozambique.
Overthrust death metal band is one of the faces of African metal. We were one of the few bands in Africa that managed to play Wacken.
Our band name is called Alive and Boulder. We come from Botswana.
We are here to conquer. Okay, the scene in Botswana, it's special and it's amazing. The people, I would say they are more interesting than the bands. Their culture, the way they live, the way they dress, the way they handle themselves.
Even in Botswana, rock music is still pretty much underground. So we have to do most of the organizations for ourselves. Acceptance from the community is a bit of a challenge. They look at rockers or metalheads as maybe evil or,
So I think what I'm going to say is going to be quite controversial, and some people might be very upset with me. But I think that what we need more authentic representation. So I'd love to see more South African bands getting onto festival lineups because they are good. But we are also never going to get onto those festival lineups unless we put more effort into developing our own scene and our own products. It would be cool to see all of the African scenes develop more, and I really think that the way to do that is through media.
What I've observed personally is that the African continent is coming up with something that I would say is the current revolution talent, because we have something different here, we have something unique. So it is not exposed yet as it deserves to be, but I feel this is the right time to capture it while it's still raw. It needs to be exposed, and it can only be Wacken that can expose it.
Every industry has its difficulties, I guess, and politics as well. I really do think that the thing thriving for South African metal is just every single person inside of it. The musicians, the organizers, the venues especially, and then also more importantly, the crowd itself.
I came into the scene about 6 years ago, and it's been a place where I quickly found myself at home. Everyone I worked with, everyone I get in contact with, the fans, the friends, all feel like family, and it's a very close-knit, tightly knit scene. We have to kind of make do with what we have, and I feel like we do that perfectly.
Rock in Kenya it's taken like it's a really like bad thing. We've had even some issues even in the newspapers saying that we are worshipping Satan, but they're not even reading our lyrics.
I mean, it just ties back into the perception of metal in our country.
You can't even find guitar strings, in our town. Okay, so trying to record a slam album is not exactly the most convenient.
If you want to go out there to tour, we have to sell a kidney each to actually pull that off. So that's where it becomes hard. What made it easy is the internet with regards to social media, Spotify, all those things, YouTube. That makes it a bit easier, but it's still not getting there.
I think what I love most about what I do is sort of the change or the help I'm bringing to the metal scene. People have been approaching me and sort of conveying that if it wasn't for what I'm doing, Icelandic metal probably would not be as high on the list as it is today.
Wacken was extremely surreal for us. It was something that we wish we could do again. Hopefully get invited at some point. But for any band that is on their way there, you're in for a major surprise, a major culture shock, and probably a shitload of beer. But it's going to be gnarly, man.
It was a platform that was given to us to actually see whether our music makes sense on an international level.
Well, I think the interesting part was as much as you play for home crowds and stuff, you're very used to being maybe call it the hometown heroes or in whatever city you're from. But when you go over to Wacken and you're playing for that crowd, it's that's the first time they get to watch you. And when you see a reaction, that's pretty fucking surreal because these dudes are witnessing you for the first time and losing their shit. So it's no false pretense, if I can put it that way. Yeah. Consider the likes of the big dogs themselves, Valvidania. Look what they've done and how South Africa's in more mouths of people around the world. I think that is where the importance lies. So the more that we can send the talent out that we have here, the more people get to look at SA and we become a bigger location on a very big map. We have to do something to not just be great in our own country, but make an impact around the world.
To be with such great bands, man. It's a good thing, man. That's why being here or be at Wacken will be a pleasure.
We started playing in this band when we were in university, and now where we are, some of us have been married, we've become fathers, gotten jobs, started companies, we started farming, and to be able to share that at Wacken would be just a wonderful experience to remember for the rest of our lives.
Could potentially, get signed to buy a label there, make connections to actually help us tour that side and all.
As much as it would be awesome for us to represent Wacken, I think it's also good for Wacken to have a diverse kind of music, because I don't think there's any band that sounds like us right now. So I think it's good to also put some color in Wacken.
Yeah, going to Wacken would be an absolute dream come true.
An opportunity of a lifetime.
I'll be happy to put our country, our flag above or in that level.
For us, it's like a dream coming true. If we played there, I will retire maybe.
For Campground Delusion specifically, we have a very deep message that is to break the stigma of mental health awareness. It would mean the world to us specifically, but I think also to the mental health community.
To be able to bring our genre of brutal music from South Africa, which is quite niche in the scene, to something as immaculate and fucking gargantuan as Wacken, it would be absolutely insane.
We're hoping for it to be
the platform to launch us into a wider range of audience that we've kind of been needing.
Well, it's not even just for our band, it's for literally every other band, because that's exactly what we were talking about. Just trying to get the reach out there to not just South Africa, just to push it as far as we can go, to show that we can also sound pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen of the static Wacken region, please welcome on stage your champions for tonight, Middle Ground!
Being a metal battle finalist and being on the Wacken socials means that, you know, the judges who are going to be at Wacken and possible fans are going to start checking you out.
I think these bands are getting an opportunity that you know, would probably not come if not for this contest. You know, you have to be extremely lucky and very hardworking to get anywhere, you know.
2023 Middle Grounds.
Big deal things. Big deal.
That is a fucking big deal for you guys, especially being like as like young and passionate as you guys are. I think you guys are gonna destroy that stage in Germany.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think fucking give it your all. do not hold back. And I don't know. But yeah, sending you guys all the love as well, and we backing you back home here.
Yeah, just do what you do best, man. Don't overthink it. You're going over there to represent exactly what you do over here. So just stay true to you, fucking make us proud, and go have the best time of your fucking life at Wacken.
Yeah, love you dudes.
How does it feel? We're on top of the world right now.
Feels good.
It feels amazing.
Feels a bit unreal, but this feels real heavy and real good.
He's been working on these pet metal projects for years, and this one's finally starting to pay off. So it's a really big deal, and we're very, very grateful for this opportunity, and means a lot to us, and we're thankful for everything.
People don't understand the special things we have going on here. People don't understand what it's like to be in a community, especially in South Africa. So having the opportunity to represent that and show that to the rest of the world is mind-blowing. Mega shout-outs to Emilith, mega shout-outs to Sash, every crew member involved in the show, Ash, the sound guy, every single person that worked to make tonight's show possible, and every other show that we have here in South Africa, from the venues to the promoters to the fans. Massive, massive shout out. And special shout out once again to Facing the Gallows, since they've been the band we've looked up to, and it's great to follow in their footsteps. So yeah, special shout out to them.
It's a big, mega special shout out to all the family and friends who supported us from the very beginning. That's our mothers, fathers, significant others, cousins, siblings, everyone who ever said good luck, you can do it. We're here because of you. So thank you so much. We will never forget that.
Yo, what's up? We are Middle Grounds, and we'll see you at Wacken Open Air 2023. Let's go!
If I could open for any band anywhere in the world, it would be Sleep Token.
Tool's another one. Speaking my mind here, boy. And Ginger.
If we could open for any band right now, I would say Knocked Loose.
I'd second that, but like as a dream opener, like I think that's best for our business for us, but as a dream opener, Slipknot, because Slipknot is one of my all-time favorite bands. I want to open for Slipknot. Slipknot, if you're listening, I want to open for you.
I think, oddly enough, probably a band like Dance Gavin Dance.
I guess also the pretty straightforward answer would be Knocked Loose. because especially in terms of middle grounds, I feel like it's one of the main bands why we actually started doing this. But for me personally, just as like a dream, I would want to open for Periphery, 100%. We wouldn't fit the bill, but I'll do it as best as I can.
I might have to kidnap the drummer, make him disappear, replace him, but a band called Rhine from Iceland. It's like a progressive black death metal style band.
Hands down, if I had to open up for Ingested, I would be, thrilled. That would make my day.
I would have to say Cattle Decapitation. Travis Ryan is my fucking hero.
Cannibal Corpse, Broken Hope, Cataclysm, too many to mention. Deicide.
I'm probably gonna be like the most lame here, but like it's very cool. I probably would love to open up for Slipknot.
Oh yeah.
That'd be like really cool.
To be honest, I think it would be, maybe this could be your answer, but Suffocation.
Yeah, that's decent. Yeah, if not Suffocation, I would say definitely Aborted.
Yeah, I second that, but if I have to choose another band, it would be
The Bee Gees.
Descoronate.
I'm gonna say either Cannibal Corpse and either Decapitated or Septic Flesh.
No, you see, it'll never happen. It's a if I open for AC/DC, it would just be like this. Look here. He's the Lord and Savior.
The one band we would like to open for is Foo Fighters. Yes.
Like the most mainstream one, and I say this like mainstream with a pinch of salt, would be Slipknot. I know Matt would probably say Chimera. Yeah.
The whole reason why I'm even playing drums is because I managed to see Bring Me the Horizon come down to Durban Wave House 2014 or 2013. So if you could play with them, different genres, but that would be epic. So yeah, that's my pick.
Lamb of God, actually. Lamb of God, definitely.
One of my music inspirations growing up was Rage Against the Machine. For me, personally, that inspired me quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, they're a badass.
Cattle Decapitation, they were amazing and are amazing. I'd love to maybe Whitechapel, I think. Slipknot, obviously. There's so many. Shit.
If we open for any band across the world, of course it will be Suffocation. Yeah, Suffocation is the boom.
For us, Dying Feet is the best band for me. For us, Dying Feet. If I want a privilege to open some concert for Dying Feet, I expected that.
This band unfortunately doesn't play anymore. It dies today. It guys changed, just changed everything. A close second is a Atreyu.
I just say Kill Switch Engage. Leave it at that.
The Black Dahlia Murder or Share.
I'd say August Burns Red would be great to open for this guys.
I actually wanted to say August Burns Red, but now I'll say.
You can be there with me.
But now I'll say Bone of Osiris.
Why do you have to do this to me? Okay, if I'd choose one band, I'd say probably Deftones. Yeah. Chino.
So this battle would not have happened without the buy-in and help from so many people. It starts definitely with the local promoters, definitely Wacken themselves. This year, for the first year, gave me a lot of support, so thank you to the Wacken Foundation. Every single band who competed, we are only able to do this with your buy-in. Regardless of who won, I think the Wacken Metal Battle was an amazing achievement for African metal, for Ubuntu, and just for our growth. Yeah, we're coming. We're coming, the rest of the world. Watch out for us.